Hi students, today we are going to discuss about chemical properties of ethers. Formula of ether is ROR dash, where R and R dash may be same or different alkyl group. The functional group of ether is COC. Here both carbon and oxygen are sp3 hybridized. Oxygen has lone pair of electron. The carbon-oxygen bond is formed by axial overlapping of sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon over half-filled sp3 hybrid orbital of oxygen. So it is sigma covalent bond. Ethers are quite inert compound and they do not react easily. They do not react with oxidizing agent, reducing agent. But when they are treated with strong acid like HBr, then COC linkage gets broken to form the alkyl halide alcohol. That alcohol again react with hydrogen halide to give the alkyl halide. So first of all, we'll consider reaction of ether with HI. Amongst hydroacids of halogen, HI is stronger than HBr is stronger than HCl is stronger than HF. So ethers react under drastic condition either with HI or HBr. So reaction of ether with HI. Here simple ethers like for example dimethyl ether on reacting with HI at room temperature, only one molecule of HI combines with this dimethyl ether to give mixture of methyl iodide and methyl alcohol. So we can say that any ether that may be either simple or mixed ether on reacting with concentrated HI at room temperature gives mixture of alkyl iodide and alcohol. For example, if we take ethyl methyl ether, this one, we'll get alkyl iodide and alcohol. Here smaller alkyl group forms the iodide and higher alkyl group form the alcohol. If ethers are heated with concentrated HI, then what happens? These alcohol formed again react with HI at same condition to give corresponding alkyl iodide. The methyl alcohol gives methyl iodide and ethyl alcohol gives ethyl iodide. So in hot condition we can write balanced equation, that is instead of one HI, two HI react with ether and we get two molecules of alkyl iodide. If simple ether is there, we get two molecules of same alkyl iodide along with water. If mixed ether is there, we get two molecules of two different alkyl iodide along with water molecule. So in cold condition, HI can break one CO linkage, and in hot condition, HI can break both the CO linkages. If secondary or tertiary carbon is attached to oxygen, then we get tertiary or that secondary alkyl iodide and another alcohol in cold condition. Means this tertiary butyl methyl ether on reacting with HI in cold condition gives methyl alcohol and tertiary butyl iodide. Here secondary or tertiary carbon when attached to oxygen, then reaction follows SN1 mechanism, and in case where primary alkyl halide primary carbon is attached to oxygen, then SN2 mechanism is followed by the reaction. Now ethers also undergo hydrolysis, means on heating with dilute H2SO4 they undergo hydrolysis. If they are simple ether, on heating with dilute H2SO4 under pressure, they gives two molecules of same alcohol. For example, dimethyl ether on heating with dilute H2SO4 gives two molecules of methyl alcohol. If mixed ether is there, like ethyl methyl ether, will get two molecules of two different alcohol, that is ethyl methyl ether gives mixture of methyl alcohol and ethyl alcohol. Now these are the chemical properties of ethers. After this we will discuss about uses of alcohols, phenols and ethers that are also given in textbook, but we can summarize. Ethers, alcohols, phenols are hydroxy compound or derivative of hydroxy compound. Alcohols are used as solvent. Methyl alcohol is used to obtain methyl chloride, formaldehyde, formic acid. Ethyl alcohol is also used as solvent. Ethyl alcohol is also used to prepare acetaldehyde, acetic acid, ethyl halide. Ethyl alcohol is the major component of all alcoholic beverages. Ethyl alcohol and diethyl ether can be used as substitute for petrol under the name nathalite. So these are the different uses of alcohols. Phenols are industrially important compound. Phenols in dilute solution, in the form of dilute solution, can be used as disinfectant, and concentrated solution of phenol is used as, dilute solution is used as an antiseptic and concentrated solution is used as disinfectant. Antiseptic is the substance which is used on living tissues, and disinfectant is the substance which is used to sterilize the non-living things. For example, Dettol is an example of antiseptic and phenyl is an example of disinfectant. Phenol is also used in the preparation of phenolphthalein indicator. Phenolphthalein indicator can be obtained by reacting chloral. Chloral is known to us that trichloroacetaldehyde is known as chloral. This is chloral. When phenol react with chloral, then what happens? Two hydrogen from para position of phenol and this carbonyl oxygen gets eliminated as water to give the compound having formula like this. This is the structure of phenolphthalein, which is used as an indicator in acid-base titration. This form of the phenol is colorless, and this form is present either in neutral or in acidic medium. But some alkali is added to that solution. These hydrogen gets neutralized by that alkali, and we get phenoxide form of phenolphthalein ion, which is pink in color. So phenolphthalein is used as an indicator in acid-base titration to detect the end point. So phenol also used to obtain salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is used to obtain medicine like aspirin. Phenol on reacting with concentrated nitric acid gives 2,4,6 trinitrophenol. That compound can also be converted into trinitrotoluene. Trinitrotoluene is known as TNT and is used as an explosive in RDX. So there are different uses of phenols. Ethers are used to maintain inert medium in reaction. For example, in wood synthesis, in the reactions of Grignard's reagent, we use dry ether. So ether is very important medium to bring about reactions of Grignard reagent and wood synthesis. Ethers are also used as substitute for petrol along with alcohol under the name natalite. Aromatic ethers having fragrance are used in the preparation of scents and perfumes. Ethers are used as solvent for solvent extraction process because most of the organic compounds are easily soluble in ether as compared with water. So these are the uses of ether. With this we have completed the topic known as alcohols, phenols and ethers. Student, if you have any doubt about any concept of the topic, you ask me on my personal WhatsApp number. I have given 2 tests, one for alcohol with 50 MCQs and another for phenols with 50 MCQs. Phenols paper you have to solve today. I will provide key with explanation tomorrow, and tomorrow I will provide question paper on ethers, and answer key will be provided later on. You do revision from textbook, and the exercise in the textbook should be solved. If any question you have doubt, you can ask me. घरी थांबा, चांगला अभ्यास करा, चांगली प्रकृती सांभाळा, घरामध्ये सगळ्यांशी चांगलं वागा आणि भरपूर अभ्यासाला वेळ द्या, म्हणजे घरातले सगळे तुमच्यावर खुश होतील. थँक्यू.